Hey, what's up, everybody? Thank you for listening to From the Gate podcast, where we bring you game, good times, and genuine conversation. I'm Lisi.
Sess.
Let's get it. Hey, what's up, everybody? Thank you for listening to From the Gate podcast, and today we are talking about one of the greatest or most look forward sporting events that a lot of people look forward to. Super Bowl Sunday. Some people make a huge party thing about it. Some people just like to chill. You know, one of my favorite things about Super Bowl Sunday growing up was my grandmother. She was always very big on having us all over at the house for Super Bowl Sunday. She would have big kongai and we would just watch the Super Bowl, eat a good fooder.
What big white family, huh?
Sure. Because white families are the only ones that do that, but you know. Anyways, so
Where?
Super
What
Bowl
time is that?
Sunday. Super Bowl Sunday is upon us this weekend. The defending champs, Kansas City Chiefs, are meeting the Philadelphia Eagles again for the second time in the last 4 years. They met them 2 years ago, and now they are doing it again at the Caesars Superdome in New Orleans. And so Kansas City Chiefs led by Patrick Mahomes and Philadelphia Eagles led by Jalen Hurts. Patrick Mahomes and them are aiming for a third consecutive Super Bowl victory, which will make history in the NFL as the first team. If they do make it, they would be the first team to have a three-peat. Which kind of makes them like I don't know. I know for me, I'm tired of seeing the Chiefs in the Super Bowl, but it's an incredible feat what Patrick Mahomes has done for the Chiefs Kingdom, and then you have the other side with Jalen Hurts and the Philadelphia Eagles and their star running back Saquon Barkley, who has truly just come in and created like literally an explosive energy for the Eagles, and they want redemption. Saquon just wants the championship, which I feel like
You won't get it.
You don't think so?
As long as Mahomes and Kelsey is still alive and still putting on a uniform, that's never going to happen. Facts and period, and try again next year.
Hey, you never know. There could be an upset.
No, it won't happen.
What do you feel like is going to happen during the Super Bowl?
Kansas City Chiefs winning.
I know that Patrick Mahomes likes to pull those like last minute like game winning drives like right at the end, and so.
Well, there's no other quarterback that could prove him wrong, or that could show that they could beat that. So until that happens,
right,
there won't be no other team that's going to win the Super Bowl. So as long as it still wears the uniform, they can keep trying. Knock, knock, knocking on heaven's door. That's just the bottom line. I mean, I don't care how the X's and O's line up, whatever the heck. The bigger you are,
in all your years of watching the Super Bowl,
the bigger you are, the longer you are, you will go a lot further. Everybody over there, they're tiny. Like, below my knee. That's just the bottom line. As a competitor in life, or whenever I used to play, I mean, that's just what it is.
Yeah.
Bigger fellas are gonna win. I mean, who gonna stop Kelsey?
That's true. He's a big dude.
I don't care how. If you're playing a video game, you're playing in real life. As long as Kelsey's there, he's gonna win. So you can go ahead and waste all of your money for the Chiefs are gonna win. Come on. I mean, ain't no damn Eagle gonna beat no damn Chief. Come on, man. I mean, that just sounds weird.
You never know. There could be some kind of upset.
You never know.
Yeah.
If it was a different team, then you could say that. Like you can't. It's like the Warriors against New York Knicks. Like, what do you mean? You never know. Like they ain't won nothing.
The Eagles made it all the way to the Super Bowl.
They have not won nothing. That is the biggest
When was the
game.
last Super Bowl that they won?
Was it
It was a
what?
couple years ago, huh? It was several years ago.
Too long ago. Just put it that way. I don't remember. But I mean, that's just me. I mean, I don't care how much you can sit here and say who's gonna win, who might win. I mean, there's been a lot of teams that come close, but they're not going to beat. They're not going to beat the guys. I mean, it's just not going to happen. I don't think so. Not in this lifetime. It's just not going to happen. Let's talk about the Lakers and Lucas. Luca. I call him Lucas because that's his hood name.
Lucas?
Yes.
Did you just give that to him or?
No, I mean he came off the plane. He already throwing up gang signs, throwing up to L.A. You didn't see that?
No, I didn't.
Like he couldn't wait to get over here. What's Gucci? What are your predictions? You think you never know? Like you always know. I mean, this is not gonna happen. I'm sorry. Like
Yeah, that's
now,
true.
if it would have been the Ravens, would have been a possibility.
You think so?
Buffalo, possibility.
Well, they beat Buffalo to get to the Super Bowl, so
Who did?
the Chiefs.
Oh, whoops. Wrong. What is that called?
The Chiefs beat out Buffalo to get to the Super Bowl, and then the Eagles, well, Commanders beat the Ravens to play against the Eagles, and then the Eagles obviously beat the Commanders,
Yeah. But
which I'm still sad about, but it's okay. Commanders have time to grow. At least they learned from what happened during the championship game.
Anthony Davis, balling already. Can't stop the night train, man. Better get on that train before it's too late. Chalurder.
Yeah, okay.
What do you mean? Yeah, okay. Anthony Davis is balling for Dallas Mavericks. If you have not watched,
I haven't.
well, that's why I am saying it. Like, yeah, he balling.
Nice. What else?
Butler,
Okay. Now with the Warriors, no longer with the Heat.
balling. Balling! But yeah, he balling. West Coast is, Western Conference is definitely dangerous. For sure.
What are you? Go ahead and elaborate on that statement.
I mean, I'm always going to go with purple and yellow, of course. Always, but we'll see. I mean, there's a lot more predictions in that area. I mean, than in Super Bowl. I don't like either team that's playing, but hey, good luck to both.
That's facts. I'm not a fan of either team, but I just think that maybe Mahomes will pull off NFL history, or maybe the Eagles will block him from it. Who
It's
knows?
destined to happen. Okay, it's America's number one sport. National Football League.
That's true. Everybody waits all year for football season to come through, and
So,
I think there's a lot of people that are excited for, well, not a lot of people, but a lot of the people who are big on hip hop culture are excited for the halftime show that's going to be happening with Kendrick Lamar.
Kendrick Lamar. Yeah, that's gonna be exciting to see too.
I just love him as an artist, and I think that he has truly turned it into an art form, which is what I love about what he's done with rap and with the way that he's produced music. And so I'm excited to see the art that he brings forth in the Super Bowl, because he was on there with Dr. Dre when it was when
Mm.
Dr. Dre had done the Super Bowl halftime show that one year. He
When the
was like a
Rams,
feature.
when the Rams won,
Oh yeah,
I think so. Was it that year? Yeah.
I I think so. I'm not sure. I don't remember who won. I just remember watching Dr. Dre's halftime show, and then I was like, okay, I'm good.
Dr. Dre and Snoop Dogg.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
But yeah, so halftime show. There's a lot of people that are excited too for Super Bowl commercials. Everybody loves Super Bowl commercials. They're some of the funniest that people like to watch. Sometimes they're like the most heartwarming, but there's always some kind of story. And a lot of marketers have said that the Google Pixel AI one is the commercial to watch because of the story that is behind it. But we'll see. We'll see which commercial wins out to be one of the best. I mean, they pay $8 million, upwards of $8 million, just to be featured there for the Super Bowl. So it's the biggest stage. They get the best type of reach, and so.
Yeah, they'll be excited to see.
But yeah, and so a lot of people that are saying that there's a lot of matchups that they want to watch out for with like the Eagles receiving duo Smith and Brown up against the Chiefs corners Snead and McDuffie, as well as battle of the coaches with Andy Reid and his offensive genius and whether or offensive genius, and whether or not Nick Sirianni has anything up his sleeve for the Kansas City Chiefs. So I guess yeah, we'll see on that one. Couple of other matchups that they're saying to watch out for is Patrick Mahomes versus the Eagles pass rush, which is led by the Eagles defensive front, Jalen Carter and his squad. They ranked among the top of for sacks this season, and so if they could put the pressure on Mahomes, they're saying that could put him in tricky situations. But Mahomes always knows how to get out of those tricky situations, so that'll be fun to see. Jalen Hurts versus the Chiefs defensive coordinator. There was an interview that Fox News did with Tom Brady. Well, he's one of their sports broadcasters now, but the Chiefs, he said that he had a conversation with one of the coaches for the Chiefs, and they said that they had hired Steve Spagnuolo because he was able to beat Tom Brady, and because his defensive plays were so unique, and he's just a mastermind at defense, which is why they brought him on in the first place. And so Hurts is going to have to figure out how to read his mind and how to read his plays and have quick reads against KC's defensive plays from the mastermind himself. And then you have Travis Kelce versus the Eagles linebackers and safeties. Can they stop him? We'll find out later on. And then Saquon Barkley, the firecracker himself, versus the Chiefs' run defense. His ability to break tackles and catch passes has everybody just like wilding out for him. And so being able to see if he can maintain that explosive energy that he's kept throughout the entire football season and keep that up, it's going to be exciting to watch. It's going to be exciting to watch all these different matchups that people are predicting is going to happen, that they're excited to see for this year's Super Bowl, and seeing whether the Eagles can maintain their balance with their offense and their defense, or will the Chiefs dominate again. One of the most notable things that are going on with this year's Super Bowl, I'm predicting that the Chiefs are going to win, but I am hopeful for the Eagles to surprise everybody. So we'll see. But NBA trades were also, All-Star Weekend is coming up next week after the Super Bowl out in Bay Area, and then NBA trades have been something that everyone's talked about. Like, people are still still wrapping their heads around the whole Luka and Davis trade, like Seth was talking about. The Lakers got Doncic, Max Cleaver, and Morris, while Mavs got Davis, Christie, and 2029 first round pick. And they've already started playing games with them. Like it's already.
Yeah, they're balling.
What do you think the Luka and LeBron duo is gonna do for the Laker Nation?
When?
What do you think that Luka and LeBron's duo is going to do for the Laker Nation?
When? Is that not,
Oh, you said win. I thought you said when, like WHEN.
No, WIN. Win, mother.
Everybody hands go up, and they stay there, and they say yeah, and they stay there. Up, down, 'cause all I do is win, win, win. And if you going in, put your hands in the air, make them stay there.
Oh yeah.
That's what they're gonna do. That's what LA's known to do. Is win, win, win. It's a big market.
You think that they could make it up to championships with Luka there?
Do I think? I know. There's no thinking. I know. Next question.
How about with Davis on the Mavs and him being with Irving?
There's going to be a challenge. But overall, purple and yellow's always going.
Until Golden State got rid of Wiggins. Finally, in
Wiggins.
order to get Jimmy Butler. They got rid of several people for that.
Except Draymond.
Except Draymond. They still got Draymond. Draymond's not going nowhere. Is there another team that you can think that Draymond would fit into?
He can fit into a lot of teams. Actually.
Yeah?
Yeah. The Bucks, Miami, Grizzlies, Timberwolves, Dallas, Lakers. Who else? The Jazz. Yeah. I mean, once you win 4 champion rings with the same team, at that point, you could still make a lot of money and you could contribute a lot. Because not only that you could share wisdom, you could also share just so many things on the highest level that no one hasn't even got one. It's hard to get one. So to have 4 on your plate, then,
You've kind of proven your worth already.
Pretty much. I mean, 2 is pushing it, and then 3, 4. I mean, you might as well just have $1 million at that point. So,
what do you think of some of the under the radar moves that were made, like Fox to the San Antonio Spurs to pair him with Wembanyama?
Yeah, I mean, they're still a young team. Wim Obama, he's a beast, and there's so many great teams right now on the West Coast that's very dangerous. And honestly, there's so many more. You can't predict that because now, it's a dangerous conference at that, and it's going to be very hard. But that's why we all pay the TNT.
The NBA League Pass subscription.
Yeah, to watch because, after All-Star Weekend, it's all gas. And then next thing you know, it's summertime, so.
It's crazy. I can't believe it's already halfway through February already, almost.
Yeah.
And then another one was the Bulls. They sent Levine to the Sacramento Kings.
It was a good move.
They didn't get anyone out of it.
Sacramento's also a great team up and coming as well. Levine, I mean, he's a hooper.
Yeah.
He's a hooper. He's going to fit right in with those guys over there. For sure. With his style of game and the type of tempo they run in Sacramento. So, yeah.
So what do you think about the Bulls not really getting any type of assets, basically, from the Kings for that move? Like, do you think that they have something else that they have in play, or?
I mean, it's a business at the end of the day. I'm sure right now everyone's water is boiling, from the general managers to the owners to the players. Right now as we speak, like there's texting, there's FaceTime, Zoom. I mean, yeah, because after All-Star Weekend's in a week. So
next weekend.
After the trade line, after All-Star Weekend, that's the dead end of the trade line.
What other trades do you think that would be made?
I haven't really, honestly, I just briefly watched just a lot of like the shorts and the highlights. Don't really have time to sit there and just from what I've seen, I know the Western Conference is very dangerous right now. I mean, the Eastern Conference is really good. You got the Bucks, Boston. I haven't really watched any teams on the East Coast that really. I think Toronto, they're pretty fire. Who else? Miami. So.
Well, I haven't even heard of any like real trades or any type of moves from the East Coast.
Yet.
They still have like a week?
Roughly. So, but I do know the ones that they did already highlight already on the West Coast. Yeah. So, I mean, it's an entertainment. So, they got to try to keep in the race with the NFL, I think. I mean, I think it keeps it funky and it keeps it fun. Keeps everyone, in question.
On their toes and.
Yeah. That's what entertainment's about. It's Hollywood,
At the end of the day.
Yeah. All we can do is sit there and wait. I think the Chiefs are going to win.
Who do you think is going to win the Super Bowl, guys? Let us know who you guys feel like might have a chance. How do you feel about them putting choose love instead of end racism on the end zones?
I mean, I didn't even know there was a such thing, but now that you brought it up, I mean, they could have just added that and just
choose
had both.
Love. Yeah.
Why do they got to take out one and put the other? They could, I mean, there's enough room for both. I almost slipped up and said it, but it might be not for everyone.
No, a lot of people are excited. This will be the first time a sitting president actually attends a Super Bowl. So,
and I think that's cool.
Right? I think so too.
Every other country, their president sits there and watches the.
Yeah, they go to their soccer games and everything. And so, why can't our president come and sit and watch one of the greatest games of all time? One of the greatest sports of the American life.
Yeah,
American culture.
Sure.
What would you call it?
Chill lover.
Chill learner. You want more of her? But yeah, so they're putting choose love instead of end racism, and the NFL spokesperson is he had said it's because they just want to encourage people to be more positive and to spread light during this time, and to choose love. Stop hating.
Should I be saying that to you? You admitted to me, don't be Papello. You said low key.
Everybody's a low key hater.
Nah. Speak for yourself.
Okay, speak for myself.
She tried to come out of it. I got him.
This guy always likes to put everybody on blast except himself.
Oh, come on.
Okay,
now.
a little bit.
Come on now. I always put myself on blast. Ain't no shame in the game at all.
Baby, little guy. Not jokes.
Oh my gosh. She said, yeah, low key. Got him, coach.
Seth was talking about himself, guys. His favorite
I asked
topic.
her, I said, you got to come at him with it like the hummingbird. Just, you know how the hummingbird just flies quietly and softly, and then, honey,
Did you hear that?
honey, why did you, no. Oh, okay. It's okay. It's only you and me. There's no other one in the room.
Yeah, you forget that this guy likes to sing his song at the top of every mountain.
Hey, why are you a low-key hater? I'm not a low-key hater. It's okay. It's okay to just admit to it. And then she goes, okay. Yeah, sometimes. And I was like, I got her. I got her. And she admit to, oh, I'm a hater.
No, sir. Correct your statement.
Don't try to run from it now. Just own it.
Hey, you.
Just own it. Own it. Own it.
No, I'm not, because I'm not a hater.
Oh, see how it changes now that we own the microphone.
I'm not a hater, not like you, sir.
Where were you?
This guy hating over here on the Philadelphia Eagles. I'm trying to have some hope for them, and he's all like, nah. Chiefs gonna smack
That's
that
not
ass.
big. That's facts, though.
Smacking that ass.
That's facts. I mean, it's against the Chiefs. That's not like
You never know, though.
No,
There's
that-
something
you
that
do
could
know.
happen where there's like an upset.
Look, until anyone that could prove that they are gonna win the third championship of all time. Now, after this year, then we can have a conversation because it'll be next year. But I mean, for now, there's no hating. I mean, that's the truth. That's fact.
Nah, I still think the Eagles might have a chance.
Okay, that's good. You can be in La La Land. Fa la 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 la.
Fa la 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 bum bum.
Oh, yo, man, I forgot hella money. Corky, how more you gonna need my seat?
Excuse me, English, sir.
That's the English.
That's not English. That's a
It's
goma.
a English.
That's
It's
a
tonga
goma.
na conga mate biro. See, no, but
It's still gonna be an interesting Super Bowl to watch.
it'll
feel
be
like.
fun at the end of the day. But yeah, sorry to spoil it for you. But yeah, the Chiefs are gonna win.
Qualify. But yeah, so choose love, guys. Like they said, choose love. Tell us your thoughts. Let us know what you think. Sassy, got anything else to add?
No, that's it. Let us know, man. We're on all social media platforms: Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Amazon, Halaban, Jelligan, and Falavan. We're on all the guns.
Follow us on our socials. You can find us at From the Gate on all social media platforms. Check out our website, fromthegate.com. I'm your host, Lisi.
Success.
Deuces.
Gia.